Meghan Markle's team has warned her to dump Prince Harry to save her own career. What the deuce is going on here? Well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more details in this Daily Nerd starting right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Steph the Alternerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, before I jump into all the juicy details with this video's main topic, there is a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hey up, how are you all doing? If you've got some very strong feelings about this topic, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. Let's have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And, oh yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So yeah, not clickbait. According to sources, Megxi has been warned she has no future with Prince Azza and needs to go it alone. So she needs to go it alone to, quote, save her career. Oh, yes. Now, they both took a blow last month when Spotify dumped, sacked, ditched, however you want to term it, because of them basically not working hard enough, right? Their productivity levels were low, according to reports of what they thought at the time. Now, it does kind of garner questions since then of, well, what are Megxi and Azza going to do next? How are they going to recover, right? And the insider told Closer magazine, quote, the team have warned her that there's no future with Harry and that she needs to start working on her individual projects rather than being seen as one half of brand Sussex. So, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, what that's meaning is Prince Hazard is an anchor, he's weighing you down, cut him loose to save your career so you can achieve the fame, fortune, money, clout, whatever that you want. But yeah. The source also says, quote, they feel that if Meghan does more on her own, she'll have more opportunities to save her career. It'll give them breathing room and restore confidence, or at least that's the hope. Now, I've got a question for you all. If Megxi actually cuts Prince Harry loose and goes it alone to save her career, will that be successful? Will she actually save her career by doing that? Stay tuned because I might have the answer for you. In the meantime, last month when Spotify dumped, ditched, sacked, however you want to term it, Megxi and Hazza, Archie Wells said, quote, Spotify and Archie Wells Audio have mutually agreed to part ways and are proud of the series we made together. However, a day later, the head of podcast innovation and monetization at Spotify, Bill Simmons, completely dropped the mic, destroyed the whole situation, and called them effing grifters. It was amazing. He said, quote, that's the podcast we should have launched with them. I've got to get drunk one night and tell the story of the Zoom I had with Harry to try and help him with the podcast idea. It's one of my best stories. Please do that. Please do that. I am all here for that episode. You have no idea. Oh my goodness. Now, continuing on, Spotify completely ditching them. And then Bill Simmons comments after. Apparently Meghan was left distraught. Oh, poor Megxi. And can't believe she's been attacked so viciously and so publicly by one of their executives. Well, let's put it this way. According to sources, Spotify let them go because of low productivity levels. Well, if that's the truth, if you're really lazy, lass, then not a lot of people at Spotify are going to be appreciating that. Especially when reports were coming out whilst I was in Italy the last couple of weeks that, yeah, apparently she faked some of the interviews Like, she got one of her lackeys, like, to interview the less popular, less famous folk, because she only really went into the studio to interview the more popular, more famous folk, like Paris Hilton and Mariah Carey. Oh, is there no end to Meg's grift? Oh, my goodness. Wow. And then in another blow, the US official rejected their application to trademark archetypes. The US Patent and Trademark Office had rejected their claims on the basis of a likelihood of confusion with an existing brand, which was already trademarked by an Arizonian firm called Archetypes LLC. And so the source then added, look, it's all served as a brutal reality check that things really do need to change to save their popularity. And that goes back to my question I asked you all earlier. Well, let's think about it. If this is true, and Megsy follows her team's advice, dumps Harry, goes at it alone to save her career for the fame, fortune, clout, money, whatever that she wants, right? Would that work for her? Will she get what she wants? Well, maybe not. All right. So, ditching Hazza, based on the opinion polls, seems to be potentially the right thing to do if you look at the numbers, right? So, this is the last poll that I'd seen about the couple's popularity. And this was back in April, so this was a couple of months back now. So, according to a poll conducted by Redfield and Wilton for Newsweek back in February, but this article was in April, 42% of Americans shared a dislike for Hazza compared to the 32% who said that they liked him, with a net approval rating of -10. All right. So this was a significant drop from a same poll, which was carried out in December last year. So a couple of months later, he went, woo, really, really downhill, right? And then let's look at Megsy, right? So here, the opinion polls on him, not great at all. They've been going downhill, right? Well, what's up with Megsy in the opinion polls? Well, her February results showed that only 27% of Americans liked her, whilst 44% did not. So let's think about this, right? When we look at Harry's rating of 42%, where Americans didn't like him at all, Megsy's less popular at 44%. I think it should be the other way around. I think it needs to be that Prince Harry dumps and ditches Megsy to save his own career. When you look at the figures, when you look at the polls. Because quite frankly, if from that last poll that I know of, Megsy is less popular than Hazza, how the deuce is she thinking, allegedly, based on this report, right, that if she goes it alone and dumps Hazza to save her own career, that's going to work for her when the last poll that I know of shows that she's less popular than Prince Harry? At 44% of Americans dislike her. Next question is, how the hell is she going to turn all that around? She'll need a freaking miracle, that's for sure. With that being said, though, enough with my gob. It's now time for your gobs. If you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, whoo, there's going to be more, then do make sure you click on that subscribe button. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatevers. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about what I've just discussed in this video, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.